Record the perfect. It's going.
So
So
the
we are on which
which is
assignment? Yeah.
We just
Go
have
for
two
it. Go for
more,
it.
right?
Say
We
again?
just have two more questions after.
Yeah, it says three more.
yeah,
Three more. All right.
Let's just keep it to like 9:33 to account for that time that we just lost.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Julie, if you want to read it.
which assignment, activity, video, or document stood out the most to you from the class so far?
I
Um,
I think for me it was that speech that we did together in that Zoom.
The first one, the practice one.
Yeah, it was just so like I don't know, when I got up that morning, I was already like nervous for it. Like not super nervous, but just like, oh, I don't want to do this. Like it's gonna suck. And I hadn't really prepared that much, you
Yeah.
know? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna wing it. And I went out into the garage and it was like, God, it was probably like 40 degrees. And I was just in shorts and a shirt. And it just wasn't, I don't know. It was so bad.
I'm gonna agree with you on that one because the night before, so I was at an Airbnb for my friend's 21st birthday. So the night before I was partying, wake up super early after going to bed at like 5 in the morning, and then the Wi-Fi went out and we didn't know what to do. And I had to mute myself and I tried to play it off as I could. But my friend who was already starting his drinking, the birthday boy, he walked into the room just screaming like, why is no one drinking and stuff? And I had to go on mute. I remember Professor Alonso was like, Julie, like you're mute, like you're talking, but we can't hear you. And I was like, oh my God. And my friend's like trying to shoot him out. But it was a mess. And I had to like keep restarting because the Wi-Fi. That one
Yeah,
definitely stuck out to me
that
because,
was it was rough.
and also I remember we were having trouble that he wouldn't send us the link on time and all of that. But yeah.
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 Yeah. Well, we'll touch on that different time, you know? Yeah.
yeah, I feel like my story is kind of the same. The first speech assignment, I was visiting some friends in Arizona for college, and the night before we'd all gone out to the bar, so I'd woken up in their living room on the couch like 20 minutes before my speech starts, and I didn't know that we had to like dress up or anything, so I was in like this gigantic t-shirt and I had like no makeup on or anything, and like I was in sweats. And I get on the Zoom like ready to just absolutely wing the speech because I literally like I was prepared the night before, but I
Yeah.
had such a bad headspace the morning of. And so I like get on and he's like, "All right, like I need you to stand up and like put the computer." I was like, "Oh,
I have to
okay."
stand up.
Okay. I didn't prepare. And so I like got up. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't know we had to like be like wearing formal stuff. And he was like, no, like it's good just for next time. And I was like, okay.
And then he
But
was like, "And what's your favorite pizza or
Oh
whatever?"
yeah,
right.
your favorite pizza place. Yeah.
I was like, "Huh?"
Yeah.
Yeah, do you guys pizza?
Oh no, ours was like our favorite restaurant, correct? And
Oh.
then he asked if
Food.
pineapple belonged on pizza
Oh yeah, cause yeah.
because I think you mentioned pizza first.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he asked me like my favorite like fast food hack or something like that.
Great.
It was like what do you like to order from like your favorite fast food restaurant? And I brought up this like Chick-fil-A order that I really like of like combining the nuggets and like salad and some stuff.
Oh, I've seen that on TikTok and
Fire.
they put like the buffalo dressing
Mhm.
and sometimes French fries and all of that in it.
It's fire. It's fire.
You probably saw her
Taco
TikTok, huh?
Bell.
Yeah, probably. Um, how are you doing? Is your mental health well? Are you accomplishing your short/slash long-term goals? I feel like that one's deep for a
Yeah,
Zoom.
y'all go for it. Awesome.
Uh, my mental health is good. It's been doing good. Um, I would say I'm a little not. So I've been doing really good in school. Like I've been getting like A's and B's, but this semester I do not know why I'm trying like so hard in my classes, but my grades aren't what I want them to be for the work that I'm putting in, which sucks because I was like, yay, like I'm getting A's and all of that. Because my first year, horrible, also did really bad, did not take it serious, and then now I'm like now when I am taking it serious, my grades aren't really reflecting the work I'm putting in, which kind of is disappointing. But I am slowly, once hopefully I will transfer next year, that will go towards my long-term goals of going into law school, hopefully, and then going down that path and law and all of that. But yeah,
That's sick.
Mm.
thank you.
That's I mean that's pretty relatable, I feel. I feel right now like I'm in a good place like with my goals and everything. Like literally 2 weeks ago, my boyfriend and I just moved in together, and then I just started like this new preschool teaching job, which is like really good on my resume, and like, I'm like doing school and working, and I'm in a good relationship with my family finally, which is something that I've been wanting for a long time. I know I just talked about my privilege, but growing up with all that stuff doesn't really always equal good family relationships. But my mom and I are like friends now. We talk like every day. She's like my best friend, which is really good for me because we didn't really get along when I was growing up. So I feel like everything in my life is like
It's
getting
like,
getting good. So yeah. But I totally feel what you mean with like the school not reflecting your effort, because like with my psychology class especially, that happens to me too. Like I think I have a 75 right now, and like I put in the work. Like I be in the book. I be studying for like hours on end. Like I think I studied last week to the point where like I've never gotten migraines this bad, but like I could be doing anything and I'll be fine. The second I opened that psychology textbook, it was like, I was like, what is happening? Because I had studied for like 12 hours. So like I had sat down and just not moved and did like 4 chapters. And then the next 3 days, I was like, my brain was literally fried. I couldn't do anything. So I definitely get what you mean with like the schoolwork not reflecting the effort.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that too. I've been good mentally, but I don't know, with like transferring and everything, it's a lot, trying to figure it out, like housing, where I'm going, like if I'm leaving the state or staying. It's kind of just a trip. But I don't know, otherwise I've been chilling.
Really, that's good.
Hmm.
Okay, so for the last question is, what is the biggest fear you will conquer in the next 5 years of your life? I guess.
Being alone, like not like relationship wise. I mean, like I hate being alone, you know?
Hmm.
Like I can't fucking stand being in this room alone. I'm like, ugh.
Really,
So
you're
I don't
not.
know.
That's, yeah, I feel like you'll, yeah, because I moved too, and that was one thing that sucked. But I think after the 3 month period, I was like, okay, I could be comfortable with my own presence, my most
Yeah.
stuff. But
Yeah.
That's
No, I'll figure it
definitely
out.
Yeah, that's definitely real. I definitely have to cope with that. One of my biggest fears is like, okay, this is childish, but like the dark. And my boyfriend at his station, he works 48 hours on, 48 hours off, and we live in the middle of the woods. Like if the Wi-Fi goes out, I'm in SOS.
oh no.
So like this house is definitely it's in the middle of the woods, so I have to like learn to sleep alone in the middle of the woods in the dark. And it is something I'm gonna have to accept. So I definitely like I agree with you guys.
I think I would cry if I was in a house in the middle of the woods and the power goes out and then the Wi-Fi and all of that.
Yeah,
Too
it's
many
bad.
bad
If
movies.
Yeah, too
that
many.
ever, yeah, if that ever happens, if this bro is ever working and the power goes out, oh, it's the end for me, you guys. It's
Yeah.
actually like I can't walk outside if it's dark.
No,
I'm
I would not.
very irrational with that. Mm-mm. It's the end for me. I'm done. No more Maddie. Bye. I'm
No,
gone.
no more Zoom calls, no more comms,
Yep.
nothing.
You guys will just never see me post in a forum ever again. And you
No, no more TikToks from you. I
Ooh.
feel like one thing that I want to conquer the next 5 years is just get done with school. I don't know why, but right now I'm like, oh, is there a light at the end of the tunnel? But I'm like, there has to be, like, there just has to be. But yeah,
Mhm.
it's
My
adulting,
older
I
brother,
guess.
sorry.
It's
My
okay.
older
Done.
brother went to CC too, and then he transferred and went to the middle of Iowa. and talk about being like in the middle of nowhere, dude. It was like
Mhm.
just flat. And he graduated, and it's like so weird, It's like you started in SoCal and then you're just in the middle of Iowa, and then all of a sudden you have a degree that you can get a job with. That doesn't really
Yeah.
make sense.
Could be an adult, a functioning one.
Yeah, and he's still not, but yeah, you're like a step
Hmm.
closer, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Do
I feel like school's a great goal to have, especially for the next 5 years. I definitely agree. I want to make a decision. But I agree with you. I want to make a decision. I'm a very indecisive person and I need to decide what I'm gonna do with my life.
Just don't get married,
Yeah.
you know. Stay
Yeah.
away from
yeah.
kids, marriage, stay away
My
from those
Please, no
things.
kids.
no,
No
No
my
kids,
kids.
yeah, like just
yeah, my
Yeah.
sister just graduated in December and she got married last August or the August before. And I think in 2022 or no, in 2023 she got married. And then now she's pregnant. I'm like, oh my God, you just graduated and stuff. I'm like, ah. But
she did the whole like trifecta.
she did. And I'm
Mm.
like, and she's only a year and a half older than me. I'm like, I do not see myself in your shoes in a year and a half from now. Like, I do not. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm, no.
Yeah, I definitely do not want kids in the next 5 years. That's so
Yeah. Mm-mm.
because like kids are great and I love them, but kids end your
Social life, everything. I know people don't like to admit it, but
No, it's a fact.
yeah,
yeah.
they do. Like I did a Zoom with another woman. She was so nice and stuff. But I watched her video. I remember she brought up that she traveled the world. I think her name's Kayla or I forgot. But she traveled the world before she knew she had to become a mother because she knew that after that she wouldn't be able to have that opportunity. But
Yes.
I might exercise like the being a man privilege and
yeah.
just wait.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just pull like the get rich quick thing, until I'm 35 and then
And then pop out a kid or two.
yeah, and then figure it out. I don't know.
Right.
Anyhow, I think
Okay.
we hit the time limit. I think
Yeah,
I
we're
we
do
good.
totally did.
too. So, are you gonna do the iMovie and then post it to YouTube? And then we have to post it on the discussion.
Uh,
Mhm.
yeah. I'll just
It should
combine.
take like 2 minutes. It won't like even uploading it to YouTube will take like a minute.
Yeah,
I
I might, we'll see, but I might upload them separately because this one's 13 minutes long, so I might upload them separately because last time I tried to combine two videos with iMovie with my group in my English class, it wouldn't let me upload it to YouTube, and then I had to like export the iMovie, and it took me like an hour. So, because it wouldn't let me upload the iMovie to YouTube,
yeah.
but I
Just
will.
do it. Do whatever makes the most sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, which one's easier? But when you do post it, I'll comment that. We
yeah.
did it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm honestly probably just gonna copy the link and post it again because
Mhm.
it pissed me off last time. I like didn't copy the link and it was just like a 0 out of 20 for like
Yeah, for a
three
really long
weeks
time.
and I
Mhm.
hated it. So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna post it so it doesn't do the zero.
Yeah. Okay,
So
well,
what?
I'll probably do two, but I'll upload them publicly on YouTube and then I'll number them. I'll put it as the assignment and then video number part one and then part two, and then you guys can post both links.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
All right. Well, thank you
Bye,
guys. It was
guys.
nice
Good
talking
night.
to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice talking to you. I'll text the Discord group chat when they're uploaded.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you so
Cool.
much.
Thank you
Yep.
Bye.
guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.